Ahoy, hoy, everyone. Welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom. It's Craig here. I'm joined alongside by Rhino and Erica. And today we're going to be doing something that you've been asking for ages. That's right. We are finally here at the Royal Anandapur Tea Company serving Joffrey's. And we're going to try it out for you. I'm actually joking.
Wait.
I apologize. No one has ever asked for us to review this, but they have asked us to review the place that is right behind us. And that, of course, is Yak and Yeti Local Foods Cafe. This is the quick service restaurant for Yak and Yeti, where you can find a variety of Asian-inspired dishes. And yeah, it's been forever since we recorded a review of this. I think the last time I did, Steve Porter was still in the company, which, yeah, that's been a long time.
I don't even know her.
I think we are in for a treat with this one if I have any sort of recollection from the last time I've eaten here, but we'll have to see. You never know how it's going to go. Before we do that, though, I want to remind you that this is brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel. If you like our content, you want to support us, book a vacation through Dreams Unlimited Travel. It costs you no extra money. You get the support of an awesome Dreams Unlimited Travel agent. So head over to dreamsunlimitedtravel.com today for a free, no obligation quote. Now, with that being said, I think it's time to get going to the Royal Anandapur Tea Company for this review.
I ordered the honey sesame chicken, which is tempura chicken, fresh vegetables, honey sesame sauce, and white rice for $14.99 here at the Yak and Yeti local cafe. Let's see if this is any good. I love a good honey sesame chicken. Let's get some rice on there.
I don't believe you.
I love honey sesame chicken. It used to be my go-to order at my local Asian restaurants back in South Florida. It's my go-to. You know what? It's all right. It's not the best honey sesame chicken I've had, but it does the job if you're on the go for a quick service moment here in Animal Kingdom. I feel like this is, an all right option. I'm interested to see what the other options are here at the table and what they think about it, because this one for me, it's just not overly flavorful, which I think is good for someone who maybe is not an adventurous eater. If you want something kind of basic, go with this one, I would say, but I need to eat more to kind of give my final thoughts. There are some veggies on here. There's one singular slice of carrot in here. Just one. There's no other carrot here but this one carrot.
It's good for your eyes.
Yeah, good for your eyes, helps your vision, but that's all. You know what, right now this is okay. I'm not over the moon about it, and I'm kind of upset that this is $14.99 because I feel like there should have been one more piece of chicken and then a little bit more rice, but it's just all right now.
Rhino and I had to battle it out between the Korean fried chicken sandwich, and I'm happy to report that I won the battle, only because he's had this before and he wanted to try something else. I've always been thinking about getting the American Kobe cheeseburger here, just because I'm this is Yak and Yeti. Why do they have a cheeseburger on the menu? And it will elude me for another day, but honestly, there's a lot on this menu that I could have gone for. The rib tips, the teriyaki chicken salad, even the vegetable tikka masala. I love a good tikka masala. It was a tough choice. I'm glad Rhino let me go with the sandwich, maybe, because I haven't had it yet. The Korean fried chicken sandwich is $15.99. It's a fried chicken breast, kimchi slaw, and honey heat sauce. And I mean, in terms of the patty itself on the chicken sandwich, it doesn't look anything impressive. It looks like a frozen chicken breast patty that's just being, refried. There's a good amount of sauce on there, so I'm enjoying that. Kimchi slaw, though, this is not kimchi slaw. This is iceberg lettuce, I believe, maybe romaine lettuce mixed with carrot sticks and then cabbage. This is
salad.
Yeah, it's a salad. It's not. I'm not trying to unpack that at all, because that would take a lot longer. The bun has little butter and toasted marks on it, so I'll give it that. And the bun feels nice, soft, fresh, baruchous. So, I mean, yeah, and the tomato is aggressively thick on this as well, too. But I'm still looking forward to it. I'm hoping that the flavors dominate what it lacks in terms of quality. First thing that I'm happy to report with this is that it is very flavorful. You know, orange is predominantly coming through, but spicy, which I'm always going to love a good spicy sandwich. The bun is holding together, good vessel. Only thing on this that I would kind of remove is the tomato. I feel like it's pointless. Overall, the slaw is giving it a different texture, but the sandwich itself is still kind of crispy too. So it really does have a nice balance in terms of crispy, in terms of sauce, spicy, sweet. It's kind of checking everything off. And it does come with a heaping helping of fries on the side. And I will report that the fries, while they're not the greatest quality, they are well seasoned. Kind of like has like a Cajun flavor to it. I feel like it's kind of a mist. I would like some curry fries in a way. Maybe that would, just make it feel a little different, a little bit more unique. But French fries are actually solid. I think I actually might be happy with this meal, but I have to keep eating more of it.
I went with the orange chili chicken because I think it might be a seasonal item. It had like a placard that was like right in front of the cash register, which is tempura chicken, peppers, onions, pineapple, orange chili sauce, and white rice for $14.99. It came in a circular bowl, whereas like Erica's came in a rectangular bowl. So I feel like it visually looks like there was a little bit more in my bowl, but I see the green peppers for sure. The pineapples are in here. It looks like orange chicken to me, but it looks like maybe it could be like the sweet chili, the Thai sweet chili sauce, which is what I love. That's why I was like, I wanted to go for this. So I'm just going to go right in here and have a little bit of this. It's sort of exactly what you think it would taste like. It's basically like these like little Disney sort of chicken tender nugget things. I do believe they may have been dipped in some sort of orange sauce plus then dipped in the sweet chili sauce. So they do have just like that faintest hint of spice that I like. I love a sweet Thai chili sauce, so I'm all about it. I like it. $14.99, $15.99. It feels like, I don't know, it's a little bare bones. They're on like a ton of pieces of chicken. It's okay, but like honestly, when you're here on a day where you're just like, I need to get some food, I want something that isn't like, Flame Tree Barbecue or whatever, I don't think this might be like a bad option. I think I would consider it. I got to eat the rest of this and let you know, but like the rice is pretty good. I feel like this might be, it says white rice, but it kind of is giving me sort of like a jasmine rice vibe here. So it might be that, which I like. I like jasmine rice. So I don't really have any complaints. That's the thing, is it's a very American, like homogenized sort of version of what I feel like you would get, like Erica said, from like a local Asian delicacy in your neighborhood. So let me just eat and then tell you how I feel after this. It's not a lot to say. It's not a lot of ingredients,
My meal was fine. I think, it did the job. I'm full. I'm ready to continue with the day. I have energy to keep going now, but it's not my favorite meal that I've had at Animal Kingdom, quick service wise. But if you were in this area and you need something to grab, I would suggest coming here and maybe get something else on the menu that wasn't the honey sesame chicken. I do want to come back and try the honey sesame shrimp that they have. Maybe I would like that one better. Because I don't know, sometimes I like shrimp better than I like chicken. It's a whole thing. But they were like little chicken nuggets, if you just think about it. Like, that's just the quality that you're going to get. And we were having a whole discussion about the rice, whether it's jasmine rice or a different type of rice. I think it's jasmine rice. But
could be basmati.
It could be a lot of things, okay? But overall, it was decent. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I think it's a good middle of the road meal that I had here, and I'm okay with that. I can get through the rest of my day knowing that I at least had a decent meal at Animal Kingdom.
I'm trying to find a nice way to talk about the meal we had, and because it's a quick service restaurant, obviously, but attached to a table service restaurant that, every time I've eaten there, I've enjoyed it. And even when I eat at this restaurant, the quick service, I still usually enjoy it. Today, I don't know if I got a miss with it because of going with the chicken sandwich and avoiding some of the other menu items that they have. But to me, like, the first thing I thought immediately as I was biting through and eating it and wanted to savor it a little bit more as I kept eating was, this would be like super impressive as a chicken sandwich if I was getting this at Burger King. But at this place, I'm like, I don't know if it's like, if this is what I should be holding Yak and Yeti up to. And even I took a bite of Erica's chicken because she was kind of commenting on the flavors not being sweet enough. I took a bite of it and like, gosh, even like, I would rather go to Panda Express than eat what she had out of a full plate. And the honey sesame chicken here is usually what my go-to was. So I don't know if it's just like an off day. Like, I was excited for the flavors of this restaurant, but something about the food isn't clicking with me right now. Like, of my entire platter, the thing I enjoyed the most were the French fries. And maybe that's just because I was craving carbs in that way. The sandwich was spicy, it was doable, but it just felt like it was fast food quality or a step under in a bad way. There's elevated quick service around Disney parks that you can find. This isn't it. And I don't know if it's because it's owned by a third-party company that's just trying to, do the least amount that they have to do. But it's just, this I feel like was a miss for me. But I'm excited to hear more about Rhino's food journey because he's got a story to tell.
Yeah, I think I kind of agree with both what Erica and Craig said. For me, the meal here is a little bit of like just a safe bet. It's like, it's not offensive, but it's also not exciting. And like my bowl, ultimately, like I said during my first portion, was that like it looked like maybe I had more rice because it was in the circular dish or not. But it ultimately was just like, here's a couple pieces of the chicken, and then here's here's a lot of rice, and like that's fine, and maybe that's what some people need throughout the day, and some people aren't super adventurous eaters, and that's okay too. I'm not judging anybody who's here for that, and some people just like need this sort of a thing. There are people out there, especially with like kids and stuff like that, who I know need like chicken fingers, cheeseburgers, like that sort of thing, and this feels like it sort of falls in line with that. Like, it's a very safe, it's the like Asian version of that. And so I think in this park, the hardest part is that for me, I think one of the best quick service options on property is Satuli Canteen. So like, you're eating here when like for this exact same price, you could be over there having like those bao buns, or like customizing, a bowl with some like healthy greens in it, and chicken or tofu or beef or whatever, and so like that's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know why you would come here over other places except if it was convenience or line placeage. So it's very like, it's not that it was bad. Nothing was like offensively bad. It just wasn't anything that I'm like, yeah, you know where we should go today? Yak and Yeti. So I personally have never eaten at the restaurant on the inside, so I can't speak to that at all. But this is my second time eating out here within recent history, because I did also have that same sandwich that Craig had, and I feel like I have the similar feelings here. But I was just here like with friends, and I was like, oh, there's a Korean fried chicken sandwich. I'll try that because I love Korean fried chicken. And I was like, this isn't really Korean fried chicken. It's literally just like fried chicken, and then they put a sauce on it. And I don't know, there's a part of me where some of that feels a little offensive when they do stuff like that, where I was like, don't call it something it's actually not. But yeah, so it's one of those where I'm like, middle of the road. We didn't do our normal like sit down dining rating reviews for this one, and I don't know that you could either. So I'd be interested to hear what people out there have thought about this, about the quick service Yak and Yeti location. So if you want to leave some comments in the comment section of this video if you're watching it, and if you are listening to this, please feel free to rate and review this podcast. But if you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave us some suggestions about where you'd like to see us go in the future, things like that. I think that's going to do it for us. So that's it for this week's episode of the Disney Dining Show. And I've just proved Craig right that I oftentimes slap a table while we are recording, and I've just slapped this table 3 times, so I know that he is enraged. So we're going to go before that gets any worse in the heat. But thank you, everybody, for joining us here for our little quick service lunch. Hope you enjoyed it. Just slap the table again. See you next time.
Yummy, yummy.